5 Best Jobs Without a 9-to-5 Work Schedule. For many, working a job with a normal 9-to-5 schedule can seem stifling. Luckily, there are plenty of career opportunities that can give you a level of flexibility and freedom that satisfies your needs and preferences. In this video, we explain why finding jobs that are not 9-to-5 could be important and provide a list of positions that can help you escape having a traditional 9-to-5 schedule. Number 1. Producer or director. If you've got a passion for drama or filmmaking, a non-standard work schedule is typical. Producers and directors are the professionals who create performing arts productions that range from onstage plays to movies and television shows, the BLS reported. While directors and producers start with a written script, they choose the cast and crew, manage design decision, make sure the production stays within budget, and supervise the entire pre-production, production, and post-production process. Directors have a bigger role in the creative aspects of a production, while producers are more involved in the show's finances, but both are critical to the success of a performing arts venture. Most producers and directors find work in either the motion picture industry or the television and radio broadcast industry, but some work in performing arts creating live productions. In either case, expect to put in odd hours during your career as a director or producer. If you create live theater performances, you're likely to find that many showtimes take place on evenings, weekends, and even holidays. Even if you're not working on a production that is broadcasted live, you may have to work long hours to meet deadlines. Many producers and directors also travel, either to film on location or take a performance on tour. Number 2. Musician. Not every job is easily quantifiable by salary or other factors. Some professional musicians become world-famous stars or celebrities, while many more pursue music as a part-time gig, often while holding other jobs. Overall, the BLS reports that musicians earn a median wage of $24.16 per hour, but there's plenty of variation in income from one musician to the next. Likewise, there is also a great degree of difference in education level among musicians. Some musicians have no formal education beyond a high school diploma, while others spend years studying music at the college level to earn a bachelor's or even a master's degree. What musicians have in common is that they have to spend a lot of time training and practicing to develop their musical talents. They also spend time creating and recording new material and rehearsing for performances. Live shows are precisely the reason so many musicians work odd hours. Concerts are commonly held on weekends, in the evenings, or even late at night. Successful musicians must not only put up with occasional evening work, but deliver energetic and entertaining performances consistently during these non-standard hours. For most musicians, though, it's having a passion for their art that makes a career in music fulfilling. Number 3. Athlete. Given the massive contracts awarded to top athletes in the big leagues, would it surprise you to learn that the median annual salary for athletes according to the BLS is $43,350? Like musicians, professional athletes run the gamut from the rich and world-famous sports stars to more down-to-earth athletes who live normal lives and bring home more modest salaries. While a college degree isn't a requirement for the career, many professional athletes sharpen their skills playing their sport at the college level. Still, professional athletes have a couple of things in common. For one, they must work hard at excelling in their sport, which means spending many hours training and practicing. They also work odd and sometimes difficult schedules, often playing on weekends, evenings, and holidays. Traveling to compete is typical for professional athletes, which means they may also spend long amounts of time on buses, planes, and other forms of transportation, the BLS reported. Like musicians, though, professional athletes tend to dream of their careers for a long time. The best professional athletes play as much for the love of the game as they do for the salary and reputation. Number 4. Actor. Show business is certainly no 9-to-5 job. Like directors, actors and actresses often work unusual hours, whether their performance is live on stage or whether they're just working overtime to meet a filming deadline. Actors also travel frequently for work, either to take a show on tour or to film on location. To develop their acting skills, many aspiring actors will take acting classes. Some take these courses as part of their college-level studies to earn a bachelor's degree, while others take acting classes separately at community colleges or private acting conservatories or film schools. The BLS reported, relatively few professional actors become world-renowned movie or television stars, but about 2/3 do find full-time acting work, according to the BLS. Others work part-time, often along with other jobs. As with musicians and athletes, actors often pursue the career for the love of the craft rather than an expectation of steady long-term work or consistent earning potential. Number 5. Broadcast technician. Modern television channels and radio stations offer round-the-clock programming. These constant entertainment options wouldn't exist without trained professionals known as broadcast and sound engineering technicians. Broadcast technicians handle the audio, video, and broadcasting equipment necessary for communication over TV and radio, as well as maximizing the sound quality in recorded and live music, the BLS reported. They handle everything from setting up sound and broadcasting equipment to running that equipment during a broadcast and even maintaining and repairing that equipment. Depending on the medium they focus on and the station, channel, studio, or company employing them, broadcast technicians can have very different job duties. Some record music in recording studios or at live performances. Others spend much of their time installing audio and visual equipment in settings like schools, offices, and hotels. Those who work in television may be responsible for making sure the dialogue and sound effects used in a program match up correctly with the visual images on the screen. To keep broadcasting 24/7, radio stations and television networks need to have broadcast and sound engineering technicians on the clock even during non-standard hours. Which is why these professionals tend to work early morning, late night, weekend, and even holiday shifts.